So good evening, everyone, and welcome, belatedly after quite a long absence, to Wrathful Cold. I hope everyone's been well. We're going to go over a very quick roll call. We are waiting with bated breath for Shiko, who will be in any minute now, and what have you. So we'll begin with Petra.
Oh, it's me.
Roan. That's cool. I have a feeling she got stolen by kittens. Maris.
Yeah, there's a cat on my phone.
Kite.
Hi, I'm
and
here.
Jacob.
Yes, indeedy.
All right. So, very, very quick recap. I'm sure I will miss something as we, again, have had a long stretch of time between our last session and now. The party, having delved into the second floor of this dungeon, this unfamiliar territory, proceeded to interact with three separate elemental rooms. One seemed to have pools of water, though the water was just volatile enough that it melted one of the daggers. I believe it was Maris's dagger,
I don't think
if memory
so.
serves. But in there found a key with a piggyback ride given by Kite. Tangled with a few fire elementals guarding yet a second key, proceeded to make friends with the apparent host, the individual who oversees the facility that you are in. This gem-encrusted skull that apparently was on the verge of being thrown into acid, aside from revealing to the party that it is not to be trifled with or even truffled with. Yeah, it's anti-truffle shuffle. Just saying. Following up with a third and seemingly final room in regards to the immediacy of your search, a room full of metal poles with lightning lancing from one to the next, with a pressure gauge puzzle solved haphazardly with, I think it was Petra taking quite the zap from it.
Zip.
To acquire the third key. You arrive now back into the primary room, in which where the little squiggly line is, sits a sort of fog wall archway, where Petra, having approached, has noted that there are three indentations, which I will remind the party has two back ends of the keys and one completed key. Shiko is typing. Sorta. Look, I pulled a lot of inspiration from a lot of resources to put this one together. I hope you'll catch them.
Skeletons, fog walls. This is definitely Dark Souls.
Right, put a key in the door.
We might wait until we're full health before going into the boss battle.
But I want to open the door.
So there are three indentations. You have the back end of the water and fire keys, and the completed lightning key. It is obvious at a glance where the lightning key goes, as it is the only one of its own shape. So, left or right, which one are you putting where for the other two?
Do they look? Are the key back ends exactly the same?
Aside from the material, yes.
Are the indentations the same?
No one's given it close investigation as of yet.
I will.
Investigation of 13. So you sidle up next to Petra, kind of gently feel along with the weird tactile sense of being your fleshless body. And you discern there are potential differences. The leftmost one seems to be a fair bit deeper. And let me double check your languages here. Let's use the right window to see it. Okay. With a 13, you are uncertain if you are reading it correctly, but there are, at a glance, scratches, as if someone had been here before, attempted to get through. I'm going to whisper them to you, because it's a language only you know.
What? I'm a common skeleton. I'm not unique and odd and secretive in any way.
You're a bard. Even I have to call bullshit on that. Bards are full of so many secrets.
Bard-ish. I mean, yes, I'm a normal bard.
Oh. Get y'all tinfoil hats ready. He's about to pull a Theo on y'all.
What's a Theo?
A miserable pile of secrets.
You're not wrong. That is a fairly apt description.
The middle word you sent me, is
I
that
was supposed
referring to
to
the
write the
first
word
or last?
right after the third word.
Okay. I'm like,
I have two different keyboards, so like my muscle memory keeps pulling me back to the main keyboard.
So it looks like there's some markings on these. I think the water one goes on the left. And then put the fire one on the right.
I shove
Most
the
likely.
fire one on the right.
Okay. And do you likewise do the water on the left?
Yeah, maybe I have that one. I don't remember who has that one.
I don't.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I think yeah. It was a Kite that had it off memory. All right.
And then do we want to take a nap before I shove the Thunder Key in?
Party.
It doesn't matter to me.
I think a short rest would be good to get my health back.
I don't remember what my things are at, but I know I'm almost dead. Is that true? I'm almost dead.
Yeah, we
Man,
might want to chill for a bit.
We just take like a 30-minute power nap. Should be fine. 1 hour. Whatever. An hour power nap.
An hour of power ballads.
Yep.
All right. Is anyone staying alert? Basically, is anyone foregoing the intentional short rest? See, I mean, I can keep watch.
If I can do my Song of Rest, I can. I don't know if that means I have to rest to use it.
You don't have to be resting. It's just
Okay.
the party as a unit is taking the short rest. So any hit dice spent
mean-
gains an extra 6.
I'm.
Oh,
That was a good roll.
Yeah, I'm
Yep,
fully
I'm
healed.
done for the night.
Oh, then I will use.
I mean, I can take a lot.
Duly noted.
I'll use one.
Oh no, you do feel as a party feel fairly confident that you're alone within this room and the confines of everywhere you've explored. The doors behind you that you came from the first floor, they're sealed shut. And y'all saw what it took to open those goddamn things.
okay. I'm gonna spend 2 hit dice, but I'm not gonna bother rolling the next one because it's guaranteed to make me cap no matter what. So
Okay.
actually, I'll roll it. Why not?
Alright, well,
Doesn't matter.
it's not the worst.
I mean, 9 hit points back, tight.
Mm-hmm.
Like a shadowy tendril is going to lash out at you and hit you for, a bunch of psychic damage anytime soon.
66 plus 15 years.
You know, if that happens, I'm gonna call spoilers on you.
The illusion.
All right. But so hour passes. The power ballad comes to an end. It's an
I
alright.
shoved the third key in.
All right. Whose back are you gonna stand on to reach it? It's at the top of the arch.
I'll climb on Kite's back.
Okay.
Push Kite up to the door and then climb on Kite's.
All right. With a twist of the key, as one might expect, akin to its fellows, the back end of it snaps, and you now have that third piece of key. The fog wall falls away. Pardon while I very quickly get this painted up. Revealing inside 4 pillars in an otherwise empty room. You will note along the center black marble, whereas the rest of has been fairly consistent, rather boring foie gras, yes. Fairly consistently that sort of plain natural stone that has been carved out into this shape. But this is definitely inset and very well inset black marble as a giant gray square appears.
Just making it clear for us.
Yep.
So we know when we're walking on it.
Goes all the way to the end cap over there. 10, 20, 40.
What are we not allowed to work on?
It's just a different floor. That'd be too dark.
Mars, I believe you're up.
I am up and awake. Yes, that was a nice rest. Oh, you mean you want me to walk casually into the dangerous room and see what happens?
That tends to be your job. To disarm the
fine.
traps for us.
I did finish my class, top of my class at finding traps.
He has his own method. It's the Morris method of trap discovery.
Blink.
I mean, it helps that by the end of the class size was very small. Very few mishaps.
Boink.
Michelle said in the background, it's a trap.
So, Kite, mildly patient, begins tiptoeing forward ahead of the party. As the three of you enter and begin to make your way around the pillar, you can see markings spiraling from the bottom, working its way up. Kite, you would recognize this as Elvish, but written literally backwards.
Oh, that's weird. Can I try to read what it says?
Oh, get to the right keyboard here.
Yep.
Yeah. You want to read it? Do you want to read it backwards, or do you want to try and read it forwards? This is important because I have to type this out because this is handwritten notes.
I want to try to read it forward.
Okay. Thank you.
Jacob takes his.
Here's where I just throw my notebook at the microphone. There, read it.
This is etched onto the pillars, right? It's not actually moving across the pillars.
At a glance, it does seem to almost have that sort of screw spiral around it. And if you when you stare too closely, it does seem to be moving for those who don't read Elvish.
Yeah.
You don't want to see my handwriting, Ro?
Look at it.
Nope. It would help if I actually type your name in, because fun fact: there is no player with that character, player or character with that name. Oh no, I know my handwriting's atrocious unless I'm really really paying attention. And that's specifically the one that you're standing next to.
Oh, I will try to read this other one too.
So, okay.
Can you make this out? I don't have my reading glasses.
Come on, it's how you spell that. Come on, work with me, Google.
I will start checking around the room for traps.
Okay, I need you to freeze right there.
I think somebody found a trap.
And yes, it's a
Make-
wisdom saving throw. Mars. As you take that step forward, and a beautiful, brilliant beam of light shoots forth from the ceiling.
Beautiful.
You are dazed. You are stunned, staring at the light.
Found a cool light.
You okay over there?
It's very beautiful.
He was blinded by the light.
Someone want to go grab him?
No, he's fine.
Okay.
Can I undazzle him?
He is currently charmed.
How do I? He's like looking off into the distance, so I'm just gonna like smack him.
That's pronounced charming. Alright, hit him. You have advantage on the swing. Those two repeat the previous two.
Okay. Yeah, I don't understand a single fucking thing about it.
Whoa, language. I'm kidding.
Aha!
She thinks she's Captain America over here.
Somehow you cannot hit the bard standing still, staring catatonically at pretty lights.
He's moving back and forth. That's why I
just
can't
has
hit him.
just that subtle sway.
Does my knowledge help me understand any of the references I'm hearing? Or I'm reading, I guess?
Well, the big thing that you know is there is a giant shaft of light coming from the ceiling. At a glance, it looks like there are several other squares where potentially this might happen.
Found it.
Okay.
There's a good chance it is quite literal.
Yeah. Okay, so these are what the pillars say. The first one is the south two pillars. Both of those say the first thing about, I guess, the man walking. And the north two are about a woman walking.
Into a bar.
So,
Get down.
is the light that Mara saw the light set in the thing?
Where is the beam of light? Is it where Mars
Where he's
is?
standing, coming from the ceiling.
Okay. I will very gently move him out of the way and stand where he was.
I need you to stop and come back to here.
Sorry.
One more up, and make the save. Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
We will all soon see the beautiful light.
Yeah.
12. Actually, I didn't hit my save. I hit
Noted.
the.
So, Kite, you likewise fall in this catatonic state. The effect itself would be akin to paralyzed.
I'm gonna.
Was there a beam of light just like
Yes.
Mars? Okay.
Walk over and try and pull Kite out of the way.
Alright. Just an athletics check to surpass the weight of Kite's
Do
armor.
that later, please.
So does that mean we can do mental only actions?
Correct.
Okay.
In about 6 in-game seconds, you'll be making your save
Fine.
again.
Okay.
So pretty much, as Petra is trying to drag Kite out, you'll be making your save. a whopping 1 psychic damage. As behind him, Shiko, you begin to see Mars starting to try and reach up and grasp at the source of the light.
Can I, like, grab him and pull him down?
It'd be the same thing, athletics.
I'm still gonna keep just pulling on kite, failing horribly to.
Don't worry, Shiko's doing that as well.
Someone help! She is surprisingly sturdy for a skeleton.
Jacob? I know Rowan's stepped away, so...
Yeah, sure. I'll
Oh,
hop in the room and look around and. Oh, I need help. So you'll help. You said athletics.
Athletics. With, I'm assuming Shiko would be assisting.
Yes.
Noted Oh, there you go. So, Maris, you get ripped from the light. Jabe, take a step back so he can take that square.
and that then breaks it.
And you are out of the charm, yes.
And turns out, oh, you're not Rowan. Thank you, still the same. Yeah, Rowan.
Yeah, I literally just sat back down.
Yeah. You
She'll
go
get that.
assist Petra with Kite. Or Kite with
Yep.
Petra.
Help!
Yeah, I might want to move him before too long. It starts to hurt on the eyes a little bit after just like a couple
I do
seconds.
need another save, Kite.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Likewise, exactly 1 psychic damage.
Ow.
I'm loving these dice rolls. But Petra, she's actually beginning to pull you forward as she's reaching up to try and grab what's in the ceiling.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is like take a couple steps back and then run forward and try and tackle her.
Okay. Athletics at advantage. I will give you the same thing I
my
give
goodness.
Scorgaboo. Success, but?
I'll take a success, but
Alright. Kite, you are slammed forward into the wall north of you. As you turn, shaking your head and clearing your vision, you see Petra sprawled on the ground, grasping frantically towards the ceiling. So, slide to her square, Petra.
boop.
As the comedy of errors begins. I will note, let's see who's our perceptive. Morris, now that you're free, you likewise can see that there are, doesn't seem to have any significant order at a glance, but these gem-like facets within the ceiling, of which was where the beam of light had struck down on you. You would
Roughly
note
straight
it,
down.
Jacob would note it, Roan's just shy, Shiko would be able to note it, and Petra, she notes it for a different reason.
Yeah, I would tell people that, like, just grab Petra, pull him back towards the darker stone. I think that's it. Does that seem like that is a clear path? They're not over the middle of the room.
At a glance, that appears to be the case.
Okay. Yeah, it's too long in that light. Does not feel too good.
Is anyone going to try and help Petra?
Mm-hmm. Petra, get out of there.
Nope.
Yes.
She
Others don't
throws you
move.
out
I
of the
will
light.
try to help.
As the party scrambles back onto the black marble.
Yeah, get back there.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, fuck this room. Let's just get to the end.
Okay, so I think this is walking between the stars, this area right here. I think we solved the puzzle, guys. Success.
I agree.
Okay, was that aimed at me or...
That was aimed at you.
Okay, I'm getting Kite's messages too, so...
Ah! Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna run towards it.
Do you make a point to avoid the stars?
Yes.
Okay. You all watch as she breaks off the black marble path and begins to investigate the northern wall. Filling along, Petra, I do need an investigation. Or a battle axe. We'll go with the battle axe. You hear the loud sound of metal on stone as she begins to attempt to chip away. Not
Sure,
exactly
wait a
making
minute.
headway against the solid natural stone.
Why are we trying to just cut our way through the walls?
I see something. Don't worry about it. Go on without me.
No.
I'm just gonna keep
That-
punching this.
That sounds
No.
normal.
There's like a loose rock. I gotta break it open.
No.
I promise I am not mesmerized by lights.
No.
I'm mesmerized by the wall.
So, yeah, that sounds better.
All right. You're fairly sure that you physically are not doing enough damage to the hardness of the stone, but Morris, as you pass by, you would see you and all the other 13 perceptions would get the same, like, glancing. Yeah, there is something there.
How about we try to work it out instead of just beat the wall down?
I mean, if you had another option, I'm
Potentially.
open to ideas. My hand hurts.
Can I investigate the bottom wall while she's doing that? Making sure to stay away from the stars.
Certainly.
Let me see.
I'll scoot out of the way.
I want to take a
Yeah.
look.
Okay.
This will not go wrong at all.
Assuming there's room to get up there
Hmm.
safely, all goes
I
well.
think we are all garbage at this.
Oh. Yeah, you're at this point. You both of you are all of you are fairly sure that the loose stone is just something that came loose with time, and of no significance.
Except for Mars, apparently.
Peek over. Okay, sure. Thanks.
There's
Excuse.
a little latch that you just slide your hand in behind said loose stone, and you can feel what feels like another indent similar to the keyholes where the fire and water had fallen in.
Hey, where'd that piece of lightning key go? I think it actually fits back in here. Might release it.
I think it was in the door.
It's in your hand. Well, your pocket probably.
Oh.
When you turned it, it broke.
Oh, I shove it into the hole.
Okay. The pillars begin to
Through
turn.
Mars's hand? Sorry.
The moment I was told it was the key, I shove it in.
Yep. Following his instructions. The pillars begin to turn slowly at first, increasing in speed. Perceptibly, the room seems to be getting shorter.
I saw this in the movie once.
As the wall in front of Petra and Maris begins to open.
Oh.
need athletics checks for those attempting to run from far away to get through said door, as you are fairly sure the ceiling is going to crush you.
Chico, no.
Yes, Jacob and yourself, as well as Chico, who
Can I-
rolled a 2. Yes, you may assist her. She's
Yes.
going to need it. Now, for the record, you don't have to run to that door. You're welcome to go to this nice open area over here.
No, I'm good. Uh-oh. That's the thing I'm good at, running.
So,
I forgot I was muted. You said the gray is the ceiling, or the whole ceiling is coming?
the whole the room is corkscrewing down on top of you.
Oh,
Like the pillars are. You see that the ceiling is coming down the entirety of the room. So you are running to either take this. Oh, I'm on the wrong tool. This way or this way. As,
yeah. Like Roan said, I'll follow the rest of the party wherever they go. Try to at least.
Oh, sorry, I used the right mouse. So Roan makes it. Mars fortunately was at the door already.
I rolled an 11.
So the 3 falling behind, flagging behind, take a whopping 11 bludgeoning damage as you tumble out of the way. And you
Okay.
hear the stone closed tight behind you.
This place sucks.
Good thing I healed to 12.
Yep.
Do you need some healing?
Yes.
Okay. I'll use inflict wounds on Shiko.
Okay.
Move on ahead and scout a bit.
As you make it down the hall, you find that it is safe.
Alright, 22 healing.
Hey, nice. Coming all the way around the bend, you peek around to that previous corner and realize that it was an illusion. There, that nice open area is a giant pit.
Oh,
I suppose a bit of crushing is worth it.
That was my favorite toe.
I'll start looking forward then. To the right, east.
So you roll a 20 perception. You can hear what sounds like movement in the room ahead.
Just gonna hold up a hand, point to my ear. Everyone's kind of like chopping sideways, like quiet. Point forward. Try to figure out what the noises are, who they're coming from.
Sorry, dragon tokens. 1, 2. So, you can hear around the corner as you peek around what sounds like three individuals having a conversation. There's snippets of what sounds like common as you all understand it, but there's nuances. It seems very an outdated way of speaking. For those who would like to understand, it would be a history check.
Like somebody's been trapped down here way too long.
I would like to try to understand. I'm. Oh no, my history sucks.
You can always try.
Nope.
Okay.
Is
So
Should just
for
learn.
Chico.
Don't use skills ever.
this in common?
It's common, but it's not common as
Form of.
you grasp it. It's like someone
Okay.
speaking in Old English at you. Kind of.
Yep, okay.
Chico, you hear them speaking about the guillotine ahead. Their attempts to try and halt its movement seem to be less than effective. One of the northern skeleton keeps complaining that Asger, we've already lost Asger to the guillotine, and he was our best bet. And you hear the more special looking one, clearly the one in charge, telling them to suck it up, sort it out. If that combination didn't work, to try, and I'm going to whisper this to you.
Apparently, they're talking about a guillotine that killed their friend. And the especially ugly one is talking about certain combinations.
So I'd like everyone to roll a stealth check while you're pressed listening.
The bourgeois.
Everyone.
Everyone. I assume you didn't just sit
Oh.
way back at the end of the hall.
No, I just
Poop.
movie yet.
Okay. So I just need.
I'm stealthy. Clink, clink, clink.
You
Fortunately, though they do seem to become alerted, one of them even flicks and seems to be peering through where the illusion is. Shiko hears them mutter about, it seems the next batch has failed to get through. You're confident they are not. They are certain that you all just got crushed.
They think the room killed us.
Are we gonna punch him?
Or we could try to use them as fodder for the guillotine. Just saying. Or allies. Either or. I will step out. Have no fear, we are here. Seems you are stuck on the next puzzle. Perhaps our minds combined will get us through.
They look at each other, look at you. You would imagine confused by the gesturing, like the tilting of their skulls, and you realize you could barely understand them.
You walk that way. Me follow. You smart. Me help.
Well, it looks like at least one made it through. Ishiko is what you hear.
Okay, I'm going to wait back here to see if they attack him first.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was waiting for as well.
They are churning and approaching you. One appears to be grabbing what looks like a set of manacles.
Can I ready an action?
Yes,
I
it would come into your line of sight in about 5 seconds.
Okay, I would like to, if they seem to be doing anything hostile to Maris, I would like to fire my crossbow at them.
Do you consider them trying to take him prisoner as hostile?
Absolutely yes.
All right. Everyone kindly roll for initiative. Triggered off the surprise attack of Petra. Natsumi, Kite.
Same thing. Use the big tokens.
Please.
Just kidding. Use the small ones.
Wait, which is it?
There's a giant note at the top of the screen.
Oh yeah, use ours.
But if we're consistent, right, that's the actual key.
No. Don't do this to me. Why don't hate me? Alright. Is everyone in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like it. Alright. Roll the attack. You guys do have a surprise round against the two, we'll say minion skeletons, as the crossbow sends the bolt flying, scattering against the stone wall to the south. And a bit of nerve and worry that you might hit Maris as they were a little too close brings us to Shiko.
Okay. I am going to step out, and here is safe, right?
Yes, it's anywhere past where that downward going line is. Appears to be the pit.
Okay. I want to fire off a warning shot with my crossbow.
A 12 does not hit. Just shy.
That was kind of the point, though.
Anything else?
I think all of my spells are full actions,
Okay.
so nothing at the moment.
So Maris, you are already engaged. So you're not part of the surprise round. That brings us to Roan.
Gotta recheck what I can actually do.
Okay.
No, well.
Jacob, you're on deck.
Unlike Roan, I looked at what I can do before my turn popped up.
Mm-hmm. We'll see how consistent you are with that.
Oh, I'm okay. I just need to make sure I have line of sight.
Currently do not.
So that is not where I want to go.
You'd have to come in front of Kite to have line of sight into the room.
We'll hope for the best.
Alright.
Hopefully, don't have like a massive fireball throw in the middle of us here. Actually, I need to zoom in.
Good thing your mage doesn't have fireball.
Don't worry about our mage.
Yet.
Takes fireball, intentionally does not sculpt spell.
Okay. I'll throw an entanglement right between these two dudes.
Okay.
Yeah, dividing a 20-foot square.
Okay. 20 foot. Feel free to draw. Each square there is 5. I will hold a measuring tool for you. So it'd be from there to there. Just draw a square around that section. Then you can move it where you actually are targeting.
Little thick line there, but
That's alright.
like
Alright.
that.
Anything else? Staying where you are?
I'll
Move
step
back.
back.
Okay. That brings us to Jacob as you watch as the lichen quickly runs off the side of the natural stone and grows into this mass entangling growth. Sounds weird.
Okay.
Shooting spores everywhere, which is just great. It's a good thing you
It
don't
was
breathe,
this-
right?
This creature here that Morris was talking to did that.
No,
What did you-
Rowan just did that.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Me.
Oh yeah, 120, 25. Let's see. And I'm gonna aim at Duder right here.
Alright.
My bow. How tough do they look?
They are armored.
Okay, can I tell what kind of armor they're wearing?
Looks like fairly decent studded leather. The fashion is definitely older than your own.
I don't think I need hunter's mark for them. Let's just shoot a longbow. 10 to hit.
Your arrow likewise goes scattering to the south.
All right, that's it for me. Thank you.
Alright. That brings us to Petra.
It's me. I don't remember how to do the little movements.
Right click as you go.
Boop. I'm gonna punch so my AC is high. We'll be like, oh, bah.
That hits.
And then flurry of blows. Bah, bah.
Alright, all solid hits. I'm pretty sure you did quite the number on this individual.
While at the same time yelling, surprise!
That brings us to Kite.
AC is
19 at the moment, noted.
All right. So, does entangle affect me?
Any creature that goes in that area.
Okay, I won't go there then. I will hippity hop over here.
Yell surprise as you come around the corner. Clang, 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 clang.
Surprise! And I'll draw my longsword and take a swipe at him. I don't think he.
Alright, you actually managed to take that one down.
Surprise! I missed the first time, but not this time.
Alright. Brings us to the actual first round of initiative. Shiko.
Well, we're just gonna kill them, so
Yes.
go there and blast away.
Targeting which one?
I'm gonna go with minion number 2.
Okay.
With a touch of chill.
All right. That extra undead flag there is rather critical as you secure a chilling touch. Bringing us to Bardish. Bardish Morris.
Sorry. So the one next to me is now down. I will call out to their supposed leader and say, "Friends, or you get the pit." And I will use my fancy special talky way to help him understand.
All right. Persuasion check.
Sorry, that caps was not meant.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm like, oh no, persuasion. I should have that. Just gotta find it. I have 18. Just kind of like, hold my hands up and shrug, like, point at everything going on. You weigh the options.
He draws
Or the
a
guillotine.
nasty-looking battle axe.
Bring it. Hey.
Okay. And I assume that is taking like my action. I can't also attack.
Correct. You actively spent the time trying to convince him to change his opinion of you.
I will step back 5 feet. As the things are writhing on the ground. No thanks.
All right. Let's see how well he can move through this crud. Well, that's 20 on not the attack, so I guess he's happy with, or Petra's happy with that, right?
What?
He rolled there's a DC to like move through the growth,
Aim.
and he wasted his crit on that, and instead rolls a 3 on the die against you.
Just bat his weapon away.
Oh, that's attack number 1, and then a 10 on the die against 19. Manages to miss.
Just bat both hits away.
That brings us to Rowan.
Let's see what else I can throw at him to pester him. I do have fire I can throw at. Alright. You four are around there. As long as it's not within 5 feet of the rest of you.
As long as what's not in 5 feet of the rest of them?
It's a 5-foot square, a 5-foot diameter spear of fire.
Okay.
So I have to move first because line of sight.
So it literally takes up a square of its own.
Plop her right in the middle. Waiting for the macro to go through. dexterity save.
Noted. So the room is suddenly filled with light as a flaming sphere appears just south of the commander.
Which one's the commander? The one with the red border?
The one that's next to Petra.
So I can use my bonus to ram the spear into him.
Alright.
And it doesn't say it does 5 feet from there, so I'm assuming it does it.
So the sphere occupies a square, and if you move it, he has to make the save. At the start of the turn, if the sphere is still there when Petra goes to make a turn, she will have to make the save, or to avoid the damage. So when she ends her turn with it still there.
What?
TLDR, you can hit him with it and then move it back, and
Oh.
you're fine.
Yeah. I was like,
So,
I was rereading to make sure it didn't disappear after I smacked him with it. So,
Nope.
so bonus action, move it
Rolls a
30 feet, which means
17
I
on
just
the
smack him
die.
with it and then it goes back.
So he takes half of 7. So 3. All right. That brings us to
all that.
Minion.
My favorite minion,
Minion.
Jaminion.
I was about to say Jacob. I'm like, wait, no. He's beaten by 1 initiative.
Who got attacked just?
The commander just got lit on fire a little, very little.
Oh, okay, cool.
As the minion tries to rush you with a wooden shield, shove action or a 9 on the die, you avoid it quite nimbly.
Yep.
And that means it must now make the dexterity save. It rolls a 19 on the die. I need you to roll the damage again, Roan. It will take half of. And Jacob, you will be up.
Okay. You mean after Roan or now?
Now,
Okay, cool.
Roan just did her turn.
Oh, yeah, sir. All right.
And then the minion just rushed, tried to shove Petra on her butt.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Last first thing was the first. Longbow, fire at same. Let's see. I don't know if it's the same character or not, but it will
It's
be.
not.
I think same one died, didn't it? So this one, I'll fire this one. What's the red? Is that Roan's?
That's where Entangle is, yes.
Entangle.
Entangle? Yeah, okay. 12 to hit.
12 does not manage to hit their armored selves.
That's my turn.
Alright.
I have to hit to do stuff.
Yeah.
Well, for the most part, or for the hit to do my special attack. Other 100.
Petra!
Okay. Got both of them looking at me, so punch. This is to the guy with the axe. Sorry.
Okay. That punch stings a little as you slam into his metal armor.
Okay, punch.
Same guy.
Yes.
That will manage to breach his defenses.
Alright, and then I'm going to go into patient defense. Still 19 AC because I punched. I've learned how my class works in the time away. Because,
Is the second punch not your bonus action?
it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Heck. I do
But you
not.
still got your 19 AC.
Yeah, I still got my 19. Oh my god, I keep stuck. Okay, everything's fine.
Alright. Kite. Petra has taken up the pseudo front lines.
Okay. I want to go here.
Okay.
and then I want to try to grab him by his neck bone.
He is wearing a
And-
gorget. He is armored, much like yourself.
Then I'll give him a big hug.
Okay. So a contested grapple check.
Hmm.
So for you, it is athletics. For him, it's athletics or acrobatics. Spoiler, it's going to be athletics. I'm just going to print screen so that someone you trust will know that I'm not lying. Your grapple fails to take hold.
Okie dokie. And I tragically have nothing to do with any of my bonus actions ever, so I will do nothing.
This is where you cough in his face. I mean, you guys
Yes.
were skeletons. It's not.
Yeah, but
Tune.
the act is still rude. And that brings us to start of the next round, where this fella comes through the door and gets stuck.
Ha! Loser.
It's like yells something in ye old English, effectively. Shiko, you're pretty sure it's like, the hell is going on here? It's your turn.
I'm going to respond back. Your friend tried to rush my friend over here, and my allies got a little overzealous.
He just takes out his club.
I will follow through with that by nuking one of them. I am going to go for the guy that just came through the door.
Poor guy.
You're either one of us or one of them.
An 11 does not hit.
Darn.
His meager leather scraps are enough to ward the blow.
And that's it for my turn.
Morris.
I will launch a magic baseball at the one in front of Petra.
Okay. Batters up. 21 to hit for 4. Swing and a hit. He staggers, but does not fall.
Yep, I'll just point at the guy in the back. Try to make a stopping motion. Shake my head. Don't do it. Done.
Okay. The big guy will try again to. You know what? He's going to attack the new aggressor who tried to hug him. He's definitely not a huggy person. It's a 9 on the die, 7 on the die. So he misses with both swings.
Nice try,
he's
guy.
really good at what he does, let me tell you. That brings us to Roan.
You might stay hopping back and forth.
I need you to roll the damage first, because he has to make a save as he ended his turn next to it. when you ram a creature, it stops moving. So you get to hit one of them with it.
I'm just gonna keep hitting the same guy that looks to be more in charge.
Okay. So roll damage it again because it is a different save.
I already used a pretty big spell a minute ago. I'm just going to throw some rocks at him with my sling.
Well, I need to
So
roll
I'll
the spear's
say-
damage real quick.
Oh, I already did it with 7.
Yes, I need you to do it. That was from him ending his turn next to it. This is from him
Oh.
you hitting him with it. It's a brutal spell. Moves as
Okay.
fast as a standard character.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spell. All right, and now you sling some rocks at him.
Look out, it's another meteor. You got the fire, there's a meteor throw up.
He seems more insulted by the sling attack than anything.
Bunk.
Yeah, Fox. Still think I got for a second.
All right, Jacob, you're up.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I don't want to end concentration and lose my spear.
Minion is up. He is going to swing at Petra. He's going to roll 10 on the die. Now Jacob is up.
Boop.
Her impatient defense is working out just enough. There you go. If you're talking, we can't hear you, by the way.
Yeah, I keep muting myself for typing. Is that character damaged?
The one you just shot, the minion?
Yeah. Lost Slayer. Okay, there we go. Some damage.
Because it might be enough. Rowan, I need you to once again roll your flaming sphere damage.
Oh yeah, also both spells I use for concentration, so I
Yeah,
guess the
Entangle's gone.
entanglement disappeared. So that's neither. No more entanglement, so I can delete the spot. And keep it up the spear. And 6.
All right. The combined efforts of Jacob and Rowan do manage to take him out.
Yay! Oh, the first one was enthusiastic. Just like,
And that brings us to Petra.
Okay. Gonna scoot over here.
You just walked into the flaming sphere. Just fair warning. It's directly south of him. I know there's not a token there or a marker there, but that's where it is.
It's fine. I'll take the hit
Okay.
for the advantage attacks.
So, Rowan, roll your flaming sphere damage again. Getting a lot of mileage out of this.
This is where it gets max rolled.
That's okay. That time I forgot I was muted. I have to make a
Incoming 12
smaller
fire
square for the
damage.
fireball.
Damn
Jesus.
close! You
Sorry.
do get to make the dexterity save to try and half it. Okay.
Not to be advantage, so it's actually 5 less. 21.
21. You're fine. You take 5 fire damage.
Okay.
As you step inside the fire sphere.
So gonna punch. Is he still standing?
He is, but you did manage to get through his armor.
I'm gonna flurry of blows. Punch, punch.
He is on the ropes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna scoot back around away from the flaming sphere. And that's all for me.
That brings us to Kite.
Okay, I learned from last time. This time, instead of a hug, I'm gonna try to grab the edge of his armor where his neck is.
Mm-hmm.
Just something easier to grab onto. Maybe that'll help me. Nope. Fuck.
I mean, he might also roll a 1. Who knows? He rolls a 12 on the die.
Mm. I call him an asshole. And end my turn.
Oddly enough, that one translates. And he just gives you the no you.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be alive 10 seconds from now, so, fuck you, buddy.
Wow. Rude. This fella is going to charge you.
Oh, we gotta bring your stupid fucking chuckle fuck friend.
Wow. Rude. It's more like my
Yeah, someone's
employee.
pissed.
You're just mad that he didn't want to take your hugs.
Yes, I am extremely mad.
Like, this
Fortunately,
is the most
these
she
guys can't
said,
swing for
and
shit. So Chico, you're up. He rolls a 3 on the die. Don't think these guys haven't had a successful attack the entire time. The
I
only
feel
damage
like
the
we're
party has
bullying.
taken has been from Petra stepping into the fire.
This feels like bullying now.
Did
They've
he
been
enter
down here a
Roan's
long
fire
time.
sphere?
He did not go through the sphere. The sphere takes up only a 5-foot area, so it's directly south of the commander. He will take damage
Okay.
at the end of turn, Rowan. It's full on sass. Not just sass, sass.
I will stare directly at the minion and chill touch it.
He pouts.
Do we need to make their attack rolls even worse?
That only affects if they attack her. But Rowan, I need the
Oh,
flame sphere damage for the minion. Because he did end his turn next to it. Oof.
Hey,
Alright, that actually pops
good
him.
thing I saved that one since a party member stepped in the fire.
Yeah, right? Alrighty. That brings us to Morris.
I will take a pot shot at the remaining guy.
Toss the ball in the air and just give it a swing, huh?
Yeah. So I move down for better aim as well. 23 to hit, 5 damage.
Alright. This poor guy.
Force damage.
It's probably one more roll of attacks before he goes down. Roll D2 to see which one of you two he hates more. Alright, Petra. Here they come. Not Petra. Excuse me. Kite. I don't know why I'm getting the two of you confused.
Don't worry, we do too.
Something. I think it was when you said you were getting her messages, so now I was like, which one am I talking to? Hey. Alright. Again, gonna just take the hair print screen, so she knows I'm not lying. That's his first attack. Then a 4 on the second attack.
Can confirm.
So 20 slashing damage to you, Kite.
Oof.
1 second. Oh,
Jesus.
that is a bonus action. Ooh. Okay.
Like it's just holding up like the just like just the axe is waiting. Like okay, yeah, go ahead. Chunk.
Okay, do I get a reaction to it?
Yes.
Even if it takes me down?
You take the damage and the reaction comes after, so no.
Okay. So he knocks me on my butt.
Okay, he ends his turn in the fire. Even with a save, his one remaining hit point gives Rowan the kill still. As he's burnt to ash.
I'm gonna try to stabilize Kite.
Okay. I believe order operation be Rowan. If Rowan wants to try, then Jacob, then Petra, and then it would be
Okay.
that save.
What are we doing?
Kite's down. So if you want to try and help her get
Oh.
knocked down, or you
Yeah,
just
let's
chill.
get rid of the fire. Sorry.
Never apologize for doggos. We have derailed entire sessions for Duke.
Yeah, don't know why, but he's getting older, and for some reason Jack just constantly barks at night. Just
Noise.
sits there and barks.
He hears the spirits coming for you. So, you dismiss the fire. Do you run to go and try and get Kite up?
Yeah, I gotta get there.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, you got enough movement. So a heal to bring them up. You know what? Yeah, you're a druid. I think we discussed this already.
Bork, bork. Bork, bork.
I like that he's like consistent with it. Like bork, bork, pause.
Yeah.
Bork, bork, pause.
I've also got a cat head butting my hand and messing with my mouth.
Sounds alright.
So I can...
Again, never apologize for adorable pets.
Don't stay on the keyboard.
Now, if the cat happens to hit your wild shape macro, you're just going to turn into a bear. Don't worry, I'll heal her.
Well, he wasn't very helpful. I let him headbutt my hand for us to be click.
Oof.
What's wrong with you,
Okay,
man?
well-
What was that?
Petra, you watch as Roan in panic turns Kite's head backwards.
Ow. It doesn't go that way.
You're unconscious.
Yeah, be quiet.
It doesn't go that way.
Jacob, would you like to take a stab at this?
I ready a punch.
I have a personal preference.
I'm used to healing people that have skin.
Yes, no, Jacob? Did Jacob explode?
I gotta mute myself.
Seems like it.
Sure, what am I rolling again for it?
Are you attempting a medicine check to stabilize Kite?
Medicine. No, I'm not gonna use medicine.
Okay. Then Petra, you
I'll
get
put
your
some-
shot.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Hey, you're stable. As you just turn the
shooing
head
Roan
back
away.
around.
Get away, get away.
And you're now officially out of combat.
Pat Kite on the head.
I see Mars taking steps. I assume peeking around the corner.
If I see no threat, then I could just subtly loot the body while they take care of Petra.
You see no immediate threat. What you see is another tight hallway that then breaks away into what appears to be some sort of mining operation.
I'll be right back. I need to grab something quick.
Okay.
If I'm not back, well, we're out combat.
You are out of combat. Yes.
Yeah. I follow Rowan around,
Okay.
and she needs any help with anything, I assist her. I show up on a minute. Sure, back.
And I will put a little X where you can see one of the guillotines. Oh, that's way too large. Next.
Can I heal myself now?
You are unconscious but stable, so you're effectively resting. And you are at 0 hit points.
I very gently shake Kite to try and wake her up.
She would require actual healing.
Okay, can I do that? Let me check. No, I'm not the healing monk. That'd be bad, actually.
Yeah, fine.
No, it'd be cool because then you could use it to hurt enemies.
That would be pretty good.
Well, the healing monk, it does either or, so you get pick and choose. So yes, Morris, that's what you see as you glance down the hall is a minimum of 2 guillotines, and what looks to be that carved out section there. You obviously don't see all the way through the carved out section. It was just easier to just trace the drawing. At the far end of which you see stairs descending downwards, as opposed to descending upwards.
Before we go ahead, the people, they were talking about a code, and it stated 593.
I did not. I will help the player out.
793. They stated 793.
Rowan, did you say a while back you had some berries that might help out when we're injured?
Good berries that they'll do 1 HP.
How many do you have? And let me try one before we feed him to the person who was almost dying.
It's like
Pass
the
it out.
number. Mechanics wise, like eating more doesn't actually help, I believe.
So I eat a good berry. Does it help me or hurt me?
You gain 1 health and feel oddly full.
We did this before.
Okay, then I shove
feel
one in
about
Kite's
4.
mouth.
Right,
I
Kite.
chew like only a skeleton can.
You're at 1 hit point and awake.
Okay, I'll go ahead and use inflict wounds on myself.
Good morning.
Hello. And I'll kick
Search
the
the
guy's
loot.
body.
Investigation, Morris. Morris is in the
Okay.
middle trying to loot him, just kicking across the floor into the pit.
Okay, Matt.
You do find the battle axe. There is nothing magical about it, and it is actually heavily worn with time. Probably has been using it for a while. The armor is decent, if not now heavily dented after the many blows. It would be a
You
suitable
gotta
plate.
jump back again.
What? Potato?
I think he said be right back again
Okay.
because he left the room.
Okay. And you find on him what appears to be a stone ledger. Just a slate, just about the size of your hand, with, again, it looks like it should be readable to you. You can pick out a word here and there, but it's so out of fashion, the way they use the speech, that it's just at a glance just difficult to read.
I will take some time trying to look at it, make sense of it.
So how do the guillotines look?
Perfectly functional and very fast.
How fast is very fast?
You're trying to like do the little, metronome tapping of your foot, and every time you feel it get the rhythm changes.
Oh,
Can I grab one of the bodies and like drag it onto the guillotine place?
It is the size of that X. So you're welcome to try. But
I
judging
just
by
want to
the
drag it
pile
and then
of
like lay the
remains,
head there.
Okay, now I should be back. I want to try to, if no one did it already, I want to try to claim whatever arrows I can.
you shot 3, of which
3.
you get back your minimum 2.
Okay.
So you just had the one that shattered against the wall.
Sorry if I interrupted someone.
Not at all. So adorable tiny Shiko begins to drag one of the deceased minions to the guillotine, and nudges it forward, and watches as the skull is immediately just blasted into bits.
Nice.
And then Shiko, you realize you're standing on quite the pile of bones.
are there bones right on the other side?
It is difficult to see to the other side. Like a large metal object keeps blocking your vision. But you do see that what looks to be a mined out portion slowly picked through Lord knows how many centuries.
I think it is gone. Or not a good way to go.
As you come around that corner, Kite, there is likewise a pile of bodies. As
More of the same.
yeah, the guillotine is stopping just shy of hitting you. This end of the tunnel looks relatively fresh. Almost like someone mismeasured and mined right into the guillotine.
Do we want to take a few years to mine around it?
The silence. I love it.
Can I make any sense of the ledger? I had a 13 on
13 history. Yeah, let me get that to you here.
And I kind of look up and realize everybody's leaving or left.
Yeah, the twins are still there with you.
Did somebody drop?
I don't believe so. If they did, I didn't hear it because OBS.
Yeah, we lost someone.
Coral.
Does look like it was cool. There she's kind of back.
Just connected for a minute there. What did I miss?
Nothing.
I've been staring at a piece of rock.
Okay.
Kind of muttering to himself as he struggles to read it. There's more. I'm just
What language is it written in?
the same common dialect that they were speaking before.
Okay. I don't think I can help.
Feeling that going through the guillotine is pointless, I'm gonna head back.
Well, that was helpful. Just gonna toss it down.
Coming.
Mars, what are you working on?
I was reading his diary, apparently. It just tells us what's down here, which I think you guys have already figured out.
I would like to pick up the diary and try to read it.
Can I look for somewhere to use the code, like something on the walls?
Apparently I spoke too soon. So apparently there are potentially levers down there somewhere, but probably hard to get to.
It'd be a perception check, Kite. Yeah. You do and see 3 levers just past that first guillotine. One of which still has a forearm hanging on it.
Why is the arm on it?
Like something had moved it and probably put it in the wrong spot.
Hey, Shiko. Do you by chance know the good old mage hand?
Can you do that?
No, but I can possibly find a familiar.
Is it on the... Where is it exactly, say?
That's all right. I'll doodle them here for you. So it'd be in this section here.
Damn.
As you try your best to get a good look at it, it looks kind of like a ship's wheel as far as the levering action goes. So you would pull it, and it would rotate in a circular motion.
How much space is there, like, along the floor or the corners of the hallway in relation to where the guillotine goes? In addition to, like, the top mechanism in terms of, reaching up or getting up there to break it or attack it.
The mechanism itself is roughly 20 feet up. As far as its spacing to the floor, you're fairly sure if you try to slide a piece of paper under there, it'd get cut. Petra has been standing here staring at it for a while, so there are moments, very brief moments.
So, if there are moments, I want to try and wait for one of those moments.
Are you just gonna try to go through?
And then I'm going to try and go through.
All right,
Hold on.
Holding
Hold
on.
So this chops down, is that correct?
Very quickly, yes.
So what is above the blade?
A slit in the wall or the ceiling.
Oh, okay, so it's a solid blade that comes down from the ceiling, down to the floor, and then back up. Okay. Can
Sorry,
we take?
I was reading Bless. I can't help.
So as I look at it, like in that moment, do I feel like I have a decent chance to get through if I'm really speedy?
Okay. Try. We'll start with a skill check series here.
Okay,
Pattern
I can
recognition.
double my speed.
Okay,
So
that will help. Pattern recognition will begin with something mental. Either
mental.
your perception to physically watch for
Perception it is.
a change, or intelligence to try and lock in what the pattern of the patterns, so to speak.
Perception it is.
Can I help with the pattern with my experience in drumming to find the rhythm?
Go ahead and roll performance, and that we'll see if you help. Show a good perception so far. All right, so Petra, you have advantage if you would like to try and fish for hire. Okay, 20 it is. So you all watch as she watches up and down, up and down. Every now and then, doing that, I'm gonna go. Wait, no.
Still a bad idea.
Very, I know.
Athletics to leap across. Add advantage from your
I
speed.
want to give her pep talk before she goes.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration, because I keep forgetting to use it.
Okay.
His inspiration is, this is a bad idea, but you're gonna look cool doing it.
Really wish it was acrobatics, but I know it's not.
I mean, if you're tumbling through, right?
Makes it through and looks
There you go.
beautiful doing it.
Whew. Okay, what am I pulling? What are the levers am I doing? Do they have numbers on them?
They don't have letters so much as
No.
at a glance what you'd recognize as Elvish runes.
I don't read Elvish.
Can you describe them to me? Is there one that looks like a backwards G?
What's a G?
Oh no.
It's a gnomish thing.
Intelligence.
Uh,
All right. So give me an insight, Kite, to best see how well you understand her descriptions.
Not very well.
All right.
let's keep talking. I know it explodes all over again.
Yep.
That's even one of the things I have stinking proficiency in.
So, Petra, Kite tells you as best she can which one she believes. He believes. They believe.
She.
I was like skeleton. To be the combination that I'm sure has been shared through the party. Correct. I think Shiko said it out loud before. Of 793.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you input it, and your dexterity save as a scything blade slashes across the floor. And you manage to leap over it.
My rolls are on fire at the moment. Thank God for that.
Kite, you were fairly sure you didn't quite understand her descriptions.
Didn't work.
She kept trying to describe the backward C with the little dots, but she really focused way too much on the dots, so you thought it was like dots around a C.
Are we actually sure that's the correct combination?
No?
Mm-hmm.
So you are welcome to attempt another series of intelligence versus insight.
Yeah, okay.
Do we have others that know Elvish that can assist?
It does not at a glance look like it, but that is enough. You managed to get 793. And as you seize up that moment of I really hope this is right, and you pull you knock the hand off the last cog, turn it into place. The guillotines slam, locked in position.
Hey, teamwork.
Hundreds of years and those bozos couldn't do that.
Something. They ran out of people able to jump through the guillotines. That's literally because I think Shiko has a slate now from Morris.
Yeah, I
That's
dropped it back
that's
up there.
literally what it says.
Well, that went way better than expected. Totally thought I was dead there, not gonna lie.
When you say they slam down and walk in, are they like down to the floor?
Like
So,
you duck under one and carefully climb over the other.
Okay.
So real quick, I had to figure something out on my computer. It kind of froze. I had to Control Delete, sign out, sign back in. So I'm trying to get back in Roll20 now.
Okay.
But I do want to make it clear that I don't got to get up at a certain time or anything. But my phone battery is dying.
I do have to get up at a certain time.
Well,
Okay.
we actually are wrapping up as you guys descend as a party to the 3rd floor,
Wahoo!
which means, by the
Yay.
by, ding, level up.
Hey,
Didn't we ascend to the 2nd floor?
Sadly, no. We're going deeper.
No, we're going down.
Oh God, is it going to be like that Order of the Stick one? We go up a level. No, we go down a level. No, but we want to go up a level. No, but if we don't go further in, if we don't go down a level, further in. Levels.
Oh,
Why would we
Petra!
want to go down a level?
It's not a 1. You don't get to reroll it.
2 of my characters have rolled a 1 or a 2 on hit dice.
Oh, and since while I have you all here, Tasha's, for the record, for this specific campaign, is not being utilized. There's
Wait, what's not?
the new book
New
that just
book.
dropped.
Oh, okay.
I know it's tempting, but that's a lot of potential reworks to make it mesh with the already written content.
That was an easy level up. Well, HP, I'm done. But I gained a lot, so.
Yeah. It's going to take the 5 plus con. Fair, Roan. Fair.
You know what's great, guys? I can now hit something with a battle axe and punch it and still get my armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So congratulations
Yeah.
on clearing out the 2nd floor.
Woo!
Wahoo!
So just for the sake of my knowing, if I failed the...
I just tapped over to the him Chad helmet, like put the one of the versions of Elvish. Like, yeah, I don't blame Petra for having trouble describing this. It's just all very similar squiggles.
So if I were